Well, speaking about education, Ron, you just came out with a fascinating book, or it's about to be released, called Bass Drops.
Yeah, one of the things that makes jazz players more individual than any other sport, so to speak, is their ability or willingness to play something other than four quarter notes in the same measure. And right now, since I'm not working, I used to make my living just doing that, So I'm playing half notes now and eating different meals, but it's okay. But I think I've gotten a lot of curiosity from people who were studying upright bass back in the day. How and when and where do you do these things? And how portable are they in that my bass is smaller, my bass is bigger. We don't know many tunes. The level of the band is so different inside the band. Drops do what they do. They affect the rhythm. They affect the placement of the beat. They affect where the harmony really is. There are nice road marks that let the guy know, well, I think this is the top of the tune, bagada bam, and sometimes the bam's in the wrong place. Well, either you don't know the tune or he's lost. But they do all these things. And this book, I've found 30 different examples of my drops. And with each drop that's notated physically, there's a QR code that you go to your camera, you go to this QR code, it just takes you to YouTube where this particularly Iggity Boom is right there. So you hear it and read it at the same time. So you can see where I'm using it. And you can see where in the beat it is. Maybe it's the downbeat, maybe it's on and of 3, or right now and of 15, given who's writing the piece. And it could get pretty far out. But it's coming out for the next week and a half. And I've already gotten, I like to say, a lot of comments on it. Well, 2. You're one of them. and the copyist is the second one. But it's getting a lot of interest because it shows visually what a drop is, where to play it, where in the bar is most effective, and how the tempo affects how it sounds wherever you play it. So I'm kind of excited about it, and hopefully the rappers will stop stealing my shit and use one of these new ones.
Well, you know what I found most interesting? You didn't waste any time, because even in the very first example, and I'm one of those people, when a new piece of equipment comes out, I take the manual, put it aside, and I get to work. So with your book, I'm reading through them because I got it last night and I wanted to have a little bit more knowledge and say, oh, Ron's got a new book out. So I started in, I didn't even read the preamble and the introduction. So I'm going there, and the very first one, it starts on the D flat, and then it goes, oh, that's all major thirds, da, 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 da. And it's a whole tone scale. And then I start reading out, yeah, he said that already. but it's really great stuff. And the fact that an audience now with the great technology we have can go click, and then that's correct, Godfrey. You're absolutely right. that you can go right there and hear the example. How fantastic is that?
That's quite amazing. And one of those new kids you speak of, who was one of the what's the right word? Pre-older guys, before they get my age group. They're the ones who have the most curiosity about it, because they're playing in groups now who want that bass line that doesn't just sound like playing on a brick. You want to hear some notes sometimes. They want to know what kind of brick is that.
Exactly.
Where's the root? And the bass has always been that kind of character to be able to lay all those things down depending on where you play the drop figure.